So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Druidstone. And I'm just going in straight away and saying that I was thinking about the fact of how I could be trying to do the first mission without getting any damage. So I took away the 2 gems from him and put them into these 2, so having one more use with Whirlwind, and then I would have Protect Allies, which gives armor to the people that I'm next to when I would be trying to do that. I would just really love to be able to do this because of the fact that it was so, well, the first mission and just not succeeding in that. It's just quite something. It's just a shame that we can't control the Red Priest Acolyte. Really wish that we'd be good, but we cannot. Help. And I know you will be going and doing your thing there. Undo that immediately. Thank you very much. You can definitely just go and kill this luck though. And after that, I think you will prepare to be assisting him as soon as possible. On the other hand, I know... Oh yeah, there's already these lucks here. That's the problem. I didn't realize that they were already here, so that they can already start to be moving. So if we try to get them into this direction, then that can help. Because I thought that these guys spawned in, but they haven't spawned in. They are very much right there at this very moment. He cannot reach you when you are there. So this way, we can at least hope to get one of them into this direction, and then they won't be causing as much of a problem as they would have otherwise caused. So definitely this is something that I would have needed to do previously. That guy is still going there, which is a problem, however, obviously enough. And yes, it's not looking good. But their damage is only 1. So I could very much try to do something along the lines of just simply going here and doing the guarding. I think that should work, and then he would be able to also be protected with +1 armor, which should allow this not to be able to deal damage. And this one should at least die. It may be a problem when there's 2 of them actually. But on the other hand, you also have an armor then, yes? I have no idea if it actually blocks from both of them to one shot or hit, but we'll see. You will just kill that one at least then, in the meantime though. I guess you can then start heading this way. But I didn't realize that those enemies were already there. Like, that made a huge difference regardless. Very much so. 0 damage. Without taking any damage. So yeah, that gem alone makes this so freaking easy to do after all. Like, without it, yeah, it would be a lot more difficult, but with it, it's extremely easy. Of course, I think we could have done this without that gem too, if I had originally already understood that those enemies were around there, but I didn't. All of this trouble over a couple of mushrooms. The forest didn't used to be like this, yes, and at least we got now the little bit extra cash too. A little bit more experience. But yeah, easy task that I just overcomplicated. I thought they all spawned in the second round, all of those enemies, and that was not even the case. Of course, also me protecting instead like that made it definitely easier. But hey, at least they are all done. All of those tasks done. Not sure what exactly I would want to be using these gems for otherwise though. It is nice that you can go and just change their places like this though. Like, there's a lot of options, a lot of great uses for them, I'd say. Like, the piercing damage is also pretty sweet. 1 point of armor pierce from multiple sources does not stack. But I also love the idea of being able to get more damage out of this attack. This already pierces. The attacks ignore 1 point of armor. No, this doesn't pierce yet, but it would pierce next. That also would be a pretty decent amount of damage then if you think that it would be piercing, but I'm not sure. What's your passive ability? Gain 2 uses of fire deal 4 damage to a target within 5 squares. I don't remember that, but okay then. Anyways, I guess I will try to run with this still, considering we only have 2 gems anyways. And I do have to say I have no idea if this focus will be actually useful, but it does seem that we can also like change it in the future if we happen to have enough possible skills into here. But we'll see, because on the other hand I don't even know if these actually will be affected by focus at the moment. But of course I would assume that she could learn some spells too. Spell-like abilities. I kind of want to just see about trying to go to Brian Wetwoods. Of course I would love to do this, but I think we should try to replay it a little bit later when I have more of an idea how to deal with it. At least I've done all of this, so that's something. And I struggled so freaking long in that first one, in the originally, but hey, learning. Medallion halves? Come on, somebody's just messing with us. So Pyrian Wetlands or something like that. From no name given to Ava, subject no subject given. We have information regarding your father and the Archdruid. First to task, retrieve 2 medallion hulls from the old Pyrian Tower ruins. Then we can talk. And be very careful, the ruins are not the peaceful place they used to be. Alright, the graves of Brother Grimm. Let's try to go into there. I haven't been here in years. This was a place of quiet contemplation. Sure doesn't seem to be anymore. Just dead people. They're dead. Mutilated bodies a part of the decor back then? Because, no, definitely not. Their faces. Can't even tell who they were. Somebody did that on purpose, with a blunt instrument. On purpose? I mean, yeah, somebody beat them like it was a career. This feels like a trap. These bodies might be unrelated to our mission. They have been here for at least a couple of days. The letter did tell us to be careful. They aren't exactly trying to lull us into a sense of false security. Trap or no trap, we're here now. Let's just be careful and get those medallion halves. Wait, smell that on the air? More dead flesh. But I think it's moving. Oh good, great. Where? At least there's a couple of plague rats. So find the medallion pieces, open old chest number 3, apparently in here. Let's try to see what we have here. We have a spell book, Void Horned over there with skeleton archer and normal skeleton, and indeed even another plague rat. And that's bones, so that might have the medallion piece, half. A lot of the undead over here overall, which is kind of something I'm not sure I love. So where's all the chests? I see 2 here, and 3rd, yes, over there. Okay, I have no idea what to think of doing first. You can't really aim to do anything from this distance, which is kind of a shame. It's just a question, which way to go? I kind of want to go into this way because of the fact that there's all of the chests. So it feels like a logical area to go into, just because of that reason. And trying to kill one enemy at a time would be okay. You also just move as much as possible. Definitely not much we can do yet. And that was extremely wrong direction for you to be moving into. Let's just see where and how they all will be moving. You haven't had to be dealing with this sort of creatures yet. Okay, you're like raising the dead here too. That's great to know. Absolutely fantastic. So he could definitely do that to this bones too, if we allow this creature to come and do such a thing. Damage to... I think I'll just go into here and guard. I don't think there's a lot else that I can exactly do. I don't think I can do anything about this. Yeah, I can't do really anything about those bones for the moment and time being, as it is though. I can shoot over there. Not that it's necessarily the most important task, specifically considering you wouldn't actually be able to kill it. You, on the other hand, can. So you shall do exactly that. And to be honest, even though it means that you'll be further away for a bit, I kind of like that, just so that you could try to go and actually open this chest right away. Found a skull. Okay, what does that do? Skull deal 2 damage to all enemies. Okay, that's pretty nice. Just deals 2 damage to all enemies. That's pretty sweet. Ah, you were able to go there. Apparently that guy also changed plans, moving into a different direction, and that arrow hit from far away. I cannot say I love that. It just seems that there's so many enemies and there's apparently reinforcements already coming in here, so definitely can't say I love that. If only we could kill you. But not at least with this, for sure. I guess I would have to actually... Sure, let's just rewind back into the start of this turn, this one time. Because I was thinking that we could have actually killed this guy if you would have just shot and then you would have gone and just gotten rid of him. Would have worked just fine. Then we at least can get rid of one enemy. Ah, that also has bones. So I could presume that you can be raising that again from the dead. And that doesn't exactly seem extremely pleasant, if we could say so. No. I was trying to look into teleport. We have to get out of this location. That's for sure, so yeah, you will be sprinting this way. That's definitely required, I'd say, in this situation. At least it's 3 damage. I kind of feel that it needs to be more. Yeah, just use one of these fires first. This might not have been the right way to try to go through this, though, I'd say. Yes, beyond the grave again, just summoning that thing back. So we have to get rid of these things ASAP. Okay, there's just so many dead that they can be raising. That's just, at least those couple are going through the water, I guess. Woohoo. And then more undead. This is a lot of undead. A lot of problems, I'd say. At least with Whirlwind you would kill that guy as well. So I think it's worth it. Even if it's not perfect, I'd say. Yeah, let's just do it. What did you drop? I'm kind of like wondering, what did that guy actually exactly drop? But yeah, these guys are necessary to be taken care of as soon as possible, and basically I have to use a fire if I want to at least kill one of these freaking void hunters, so I guess I will, even if it's not exactly perfect by any means. You can deal 2 points of damage to everyone, but with that skull, but I kind of don't want to do that quite yet. Revive. Let's see about the focus. What does it help? Yeah, it helps both of these spells in some way. Heal 3 targets. That's pretty good. And then this is revive all knocked out heroes. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, I'm not regretting that choice, even if it may not be something I should be doing that often. But yeah, this is a great amount of damage though, the skull, just for everyone in here. But I don't kind of feel like using it right away. I definitely want to get rid of that enemy, because that's the guy who's raising more and more undead all the freaking time. I kind of feel that you should go and open another chest possibly, but on the other hand it could be you as well, I guess. It is pretty close by to you, but you can't quite make it that far yet, so a little bit questionable. I guess I could try to take you in there. You do use the least, or do least damage, so in that sense. And his chest actually can be pretty helpful here. At least you're in sort of safety in there. I could just pick up another action point. It might be a good idea. I'm kind of worried about the situation though, but on the other hand, if I don't, then one of them will be picking it up immediately. So I guess that's the sensible thing to do. I don't know if there's any cover here. Like, I have cover from this spot, like from that direction for sure. So either I should be going here, or something else. Not sure, though. I guess I'll go here for now and see what else to do. But yeah, that guy's just gonna raise that undead over and over and over again at the moment, which is no fun. At least that archer is coming really close to us. There is a lot of them right next to each other there, so a fire there could be pretty nice. Lovely little fire spell. Let's see if you would focus and do a big fire spell over there. Yeah, that would deal a pretty nice amount of damage. Kill 2 of those skeletons, skeleton archer and the normal skeleton, and deal a pretty decent amount of damage against the Void Walker. I would love to save this for something else, though. I definitely would, but in this very specific moment, I'm not exactly sure if I can just do that. Kind of feel that I just need to try to deal with this thing as soon as possible. Actually, if I just do this, then attack, then use the skull with you, then we will at least kill the Void Walker. And that one skeleton from there. Not that it was that essential, but specifically having been able to kill at least that Void Walker is pretty nice. Find medallion pieces. I have no idea how to find those medallion pieces though. That's certainly something I will have to say. I have no idea where or how to exactly find them. And there's just more undead coming out, which really sucks. Problem is, I don't know where to go. I don't know what I would need to do exactly. Can't really use just an action point to do that though. Just move 1 point, I guess, for the meantime. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to decide what I should specifically do at this very moment. Yep, 3 more skeletons. Where are these 5 medallion pieces? Oh, are they in these? They have to be in these sarcophagus things, yes. I think so. Definitely. They have to be in them. Dynamite. Dynamite can be very good. 5 damage to all targets in 3 square area. That can be extremely helpful for us, that's for sure. We would need to get to there ASAP to just open that though. We don't have a huge amount of time to just hang about, so to speak. At least those are both melee fighters rather than actually... Well, most of these are just melee fighters rather than actually archers anymore. I think I killed both of the archers that were around before. This rat will be a problem, however. It can attack us too, but I guess I would like to see about this. This is amazing though. After all, it protects all hero from all damage for 1 round. That might even help me just go and get into that direction. If I should do that. That is an excellent question if I should be doing that or if I shouldn't, but I kind of feel like saving that for the next turn nonetheless. But I think you need to open this. You have found a piece of the medallion. Okay, but that also resulted for more undead just spawning in behind us. That's no good. Like at all. Okay. Well, and apparently the skeleton pause gives more health for all of this. Well, couldn't have known that. Undead commander, health of all undead is increased by 2 as long as the skeleton pause remains. When the undead commander rattles a huge axe against the massive shield, taunting its enemies, unholy red fire flickers within its ribcage, where its heart should be. So its damage is 4. In this case, I'm almost tempted to just go then and use the Ankh right now. And then you will rush this way next turn. That's plausible. Or I will save it and use it next turn, but that just means that you're basically dead. And there's not much I could be doing about it. So this might be the better option right now. Yeah, let's just do it, because if I can just rush into here with you, it should be probably okay. Yeah, let's hope. You are protected for a moment. Not for long, but for a moment. Yep, this is basically all for the purpose that maybe I would be able to go and do this, but we'll see if there's any possible way to actually manage to do this, which is questionable. Lake Rat you would almost be able to kill, but yeah, you would be pretty much just killed by that at the moment. You would almost kill that thing, but unfortunately not quite. You can kill at least that one, I guess. And then Oiko could go and actually help here Leonhard a little bit, which might be beneficial in this case. Or I could just do a lot of healing. But you haven't actually taken damage yet. So... sure, kill this from Oiko, even though it feels like complete waste. But in this case, just letting Oiko get a little bit more into here. Get a shot off into this guy, hopefully. So that you have only one enemy attacking you right away. Yep, you would be deceased. And yes, I think guarding is okay idea in this case. I can still get one from here. Shift. Yep, I think I'll take that at the moment. Nothing should be able to reach you though, so you should be able to complete our task here next turn, so that should be okay. Even if all of us would otherwise die, but... we would be able to complete our task, and both of the tasks actually, as in finding the medallion pieces plus opening all the chests, so that's definitely not that bad. But yeah, now there would be a couple of arrow shooting guys, so wouldn't be exactly pleasant. Yeah, found a piece of the medallion. Yes, I did. Woohoo, we won. I can't stop thinking about those bodies we found. Something's up. Yay, Oika going to level up. And plus 1 gem is amazing. Not sure where we used the cash though. Oh, Towery Man, well done. Fighting the undead, that's dangerous work. You know how to handle yourself. Undead? What about just plain dead? There's a couple of bodies with smashed faces there too. More of them. I didn't see those. Brutes. More, you mean? Yes, we've been finding them all over the forest. It's disturbing to say the least. But at the risk of sounding callous, that's mundane horror. And frankly, our concerns are bigger. You mean the cancer? Yes, it's a travesty what is done to this place. Just a year ago, this place was a beautiful yet solemn place visited by travelers. Now, who would come here willingly? And most wouldn't survive the experience if they did. You have been watching us. Who are you? He's a ranger, Leonhard. They're friends of the Druids. We have the medallion, ranger. Oh, right. Good job. You hold on to it for now. Wait, you don't want it? No. Well, listen, let's focus here. We know what happened at Zorath's cave. You know about my father? Tell me. That's something I must leave to Erwan, our leader. I can take you to him right now. The only thing we ask is that you come blindfolded. No, that's not going to happen. Leonhard, it's okay. They are friends of my father. Sort of. They're a little weird, but they're on our side. I don't know them. I don't trust them. You don't have to trust them. Trust me. Fine. All right. You have my word. No harm will come to you. Let's just get this over with. And blindfolded we go to the ranger camp. The camp of the rangers. Sorry about the precautions. The location of our camp is a closely guarded secret. Not even the Druids know it, and they're our closest allies. This is our leader, Erwan Kalthorn. Oh, well, it's good to see you. Erwan, it's been a long time. You were just a girl then. I'm sorry about your father. You must have done well at the ruins, or Parol would never have brought you here. I am not sure that I like you watching us. They're rangers, they watch everybody. Paranoid, huh? We are concerned denizens of the forest scattered together to deal with the issues at hand. As you must know by now, the forest is dying. The trees themselves are whispering of a sinister. Yes, alright, we know. What about this medallion business? You don't want it? Oh, no, that was just a test. He wanted to see how you conducted yourselves, to see whose side you are on. Why would we be on the side of the skeletons? Are you serious? You know my father and you know me, Erwan. You? Yes, absolutely. You're the Archdruid's daughter. But these two... Leonhard is the warden. Perhaps he is, but these are dangerous times, and this small one... what are you actually? That's an awfully personal question. You're wearing a red priest robe. What your kind did to this circle. Excuse me, no, sorry. This isn't a red priest robe, this is a red priest acolyte robe. And I stole it. Sort of. I mean, technically, I suppose I didn't so much steal it as I obtained it by fraud. I mean, I was supposed to return it and was going to, but I didn't get around to it, and now it's kind of my thing. Turns out, becoming a red priest is super difficult, and sometimes, after just a few accidental explosions, they tell you to piss off. Also, they really don't disclose upfront how much murder is involved in red priesting, which, honestly, huge deal breaker. Anyway, your man here said you know what happened to the Archdruid. We had agents observing Zorat Cave, yes. It isn't there anymore. The full place collapsed. But the Archdruid and a young woman survived. They were taken captive. That must be Nuala, my cousin. She's been helping my father. We don't know where they went. The sorceress travels through magical means. But we do have agents all over Menhir Forest. We believe we can find the sorceress. Tell me more about her. She's a cunning old enchantress, a black widow weaving her spells. She's powerful in more ways than one. She has corrupted the Oak Shields. The Oak Shields are a brotherhood. They worship the forest. They're supposed to have some kind of a mystical connection to it. We fear that connection is precisely the problem. The cancer has bent them to her will. They now worship her. She's benefiting from the cancer. It follows that she must have caused it. She must be stopped. Well, that doesn't change our mission at all. As soon as we hear anything, we'll contact you via the Shido. In the meantime, you're welcome to rest in our camp for as long as you like. Oh, and you should talk to old Steelface. He may have a thing or two for you. Oh, a shop? Yay. Ah, new customers. Good. Yes, yay. Woohoo. Queep, you got mail. Blimmer Cave, the Placid Glade, Trial the Canyon, Cryon Blocks. Hey, got a little proposition for ya. I'm listening. I was expecting a shipment, but it was ambushed by Spallings. Killed the ghost of my crates. Now, of course, the little cretins can't open the boxes, not with the locks I put on them. But by now, the little bastards spread the crates all over Menhir Forest. They're jerks like that. Now, here's the deal. If you happen to come across these crates, you should bring them to me. What I got for sale now is good, but if I get my merchandise, gonna be worth your while, I promise. Sure, we'll keep an eye out. I could at least have a look what he's selling. Gold burning a hole in your pocket? I know the feeling. We have 233 credits, so it's something. That's a lot of freaking stuff. Weapons, and then different armor pieces and accessories apparently. Once per mission, suffer 3 damage to break the figure and obtain a random consumable item. I guess it's okay. Weak fire increases incoming fire damage by 2. But it does give 2 health, I guess. But that doesn't sound amazing. Immune to poison is pretty sweet. But it has no health bonuses. Shift 3 times. So that's pretty nice to gain that for 3 times if you just upgrade it. Mage's Robe gives 1 health bonus. Of course, only for this guy. Focused version of the spell, free action. So you could get extra ones of that, and immune to fire. Takes 0 damage from fire attacks. I guess. Immune to slowed, we haven't even had the slowed effect yet. And resist gold, and then 1 health. That could probably be useful in that place. And then there's different weapons with focus skills. Gain 1 use of focus, your next spell uses. The focused version, then there's a hunter's bow, which seems better than her current bow. Gain 1 use of volley, attacks up to 2 separate targets with a ranged weapon, uses 1 action point, 2 damage. Aim, attacks with +2 bonus to range and damage. That's pretty good. If it would be upgraded. I have no idea what to get though. Bleed seems pretty good, but on the other hand, I've used the mage's melee attack weapon very little. And it seems to be that, well, anyone can use it basically. Throw, spear, pierce, cleave, power attack on kill. So many options. I have no idea what to do. throwing knives. Throwing knives would be nice to have a ranged weapon option for like our warden here, for example. That wouldn't be the worst, but I have no idea what to buy. No idea. Too many options. But let's level you up first and foremost, I think. Level up. Ice. Deal 3 cold damage to the target square and diagonally adjacent square. Sounds interesting. All targets are slowed. Maximum speed reduced to 2. Cast the spell twice. That sounds very nice. Shield on the other hand. Auto shield. Automatically shield at the start of the battle without consuming an action point. Pretty sweet. Create a magical shield that blocks next 2 sources of damage against yourself. That's damn good though. That's really nice. Arc. Which one do I want to take? God damn it. To be honest, I guess even though I really like this support ability, I kind of want to take the ice because you are the damage dealer, especially for me. You have a lot of focus and everything that I love to have you have as well. So I think I'll take that even though the other thing seems extremely freaking useful. But yeah, they all can have an armor, accessory, and a longbow. / one weapon, but I presume it's only indeed one weapon that I can have, so I would have to change that. You can still have an off-hand weapon. You have just a one-handed weapon, but you have two-handed weapon, and you can have off-hand weapon as well. So you could have something like the throwing weapon or something. I am tempted to take the sword to have piercing damage, because there's a lot of enemies that do have armor, and that could be pretty darn nice. So I'll equip that at least for the moment. Let's go and check the armors one more time at least. Immune to slowed and resist cold. I kind of will feel indeed that if we go into that cold area next, for example, which isn't something we have to do right away, we could definitely use this, especially when it's only $50, so sure, I'll buy this one. This one thing. Funny story, lady who sold me that had a back leg and somebody else's blood all over her. That sounds slightly not good. Just slightly. But yeah, this hunter's bow is of course obviously not better for her. Even if this does 2 damage. But it would have been definitely still better with the volley. I like the volley, and especially if you just use one into here, it's definitely way better, this hunter's bow. So I'm kind of tempted to get it, but I kind of don't want to spend even more cash right now. But I think you will definitely equip this wool shirt for the moment, so you cannot be slowed. So that's nice enough that Leonhard at least couldn't be slowed. But yeah, actually I got pretty much all done that I really wanted today, as in, or in this episode, as in going and getting this actually completed completely. That of course is missing, and we got even another quest done completely on the hard difficulty. No objectives left uncompleted, so that's pretty nice. That I still need to have to figure out at some point, but not yet. And then there's 3 new quests that we can go into, and I'll have to be thinking about where to go next. But hey, thank you for watching today some more Druidstone, the Secrets of Minhir Forest, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely had a good time with this game thus far. I like the level up system, using these gems where you would like to be putting them wherever you do, and having these bonus objectives in the quest that you sometimes can have a lot of trouble trying to actually do. Seems like a good system. I've definitely been enjoying it, for sure. So indeed, thank you for watching and see you for more next time. Bye bye.